with Luna Gamer Alex. Alright, let's see if we can finish the game. We're still in round 6. And I was looking around the board here before I started streaming, and I was counting the activation disk to see if we have enough for journal the depths. Because for journal the depths, we need to have ship vessels or journal disk. We need to have 7 of them, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. What I was thinking is maybe if we do enough journaling, we can if we do enough journaling, then we can move the ships around. I think that's probably what they wanted you to do, is just to journal as many as you can. I mean, you still have to hit 7 or 6 or even 5, so then you still have 1 ship to move around. But I think ideally you need to have all 3 ships available to move around after you do your journaling. So I think we just don't have enough time because we only have one more. Well, I can journal 2 times. That's the thing. And it looks like I can. No, I can't. Well, I can. I can move the ship. No, I can't move the ship, but I can journal 2 times right now. So if I journal 2 times, because I have 2 people who can journal, I actually have 3 people who can journal, but I don't have enough activation disk. But I have 2 people who can journal, do a journal research, whatever you call it. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then that 1 ship is free to do other things. To try and get, synergistic. Synergistic is just nasty. It's a very, very nasty side goal. At least 1 activation disk or vessel in a zone. So a total of 11 zones that I have to hit. And how many zones do I have with tokens disk right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I need to stop fantasizing about being able to fulfill that, because it's just not possible. Even if I'm able to move all 3 ships, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's just impossible. I just need to forget about that. Just try and get my score up for coordination and ingenuity as much as possible here. So for the last turn, I can get 4 back, unless I can move that up. I can journal right here, but what can I get for this? Oh, I get 2 points, and then I get reputation, and I get to promote someone. I can promote her just to get the disc back, but she becomes diver and conservationist actions there, so I don't think that's gonna help me. Anything good here though? Okay, so I can get the mobile techniques for underwater exploration if I do that. And then remember, I also need to have more research points. But if I do this, then I have access to this where I can move the ship 1 more time. But I need to have an activation disk for that. But maybe that's what I should do. But where can I do this journaling? I can do it here. Only here. But then I get reputation. That's good because I get to move my reputation up. I hope I I added these right here because I don't remember if I did. I hope I did, because if not, then, well, even if I am able to get coordination and ingenuity, I remember doing this one because I remember talking about the linking here. I might have done that one too. So I've been very careful with the linking bonus. Um, so maybe I should do that, and then maybe she can move the ship for the final action for this turn, and then he can do underwater. The underwater photographer can then do no. All three of them actually can journal. So maybe she can move the ship. She can journal. He can journal, and then he can dive. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So now I just need to figure out which one I want, which journal I want to get. So pretty much the mission 1, survey the shallows, I have that all completed because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sonar disc at depth 1 and depths 1 and 2. So that's completed. Mission 1 is good. Mission 2 is almost done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just need to either do 2 more, or, you know what? Let's just, if we do 2 more. Oh no! If I just move the ship down here, then it's pretty much done. If I move the ship down here and then do 1 journaling, then it's pretty much done, for that particular mission. So it's just a matter of, and then do I have 4 points of research? No, I only have 3. I need to be able to move, I think we're going to do that. Well, if I move ingenuity, I get a token, and then, oh, that's just 1. Which one do I want? You know what? Let's just get this one. The mobile techniques for underwater exploration, because then we'll have that one ability to move. If we want to, for the last round. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to do it here then, which is fine. Oh, and then I get 1 reputation for that. So let me go ahead and use, who we're gonna use. We'll use the marine biologist here, and then we'll take this one. So that's and then I have to pay 3. So research point is at 0, but which is fine because we don't have that research point mission this time around. And then I get 1 coordination, and then I can promote 1 person. I should promote the marine biologist. No. I should promote the field researcher. Let's just do that. I'm going to promote the field researcher. That means I get this 1 back. He can actually travel and journal. So, and we have this ability available to us now. So I'll just leave it out here so we know that it's there when we want to move. And then we do want to move the ship. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we move the ship down here, then that's pretty much done. Our goal 2 is pretty much done. And then goal... yeah, I have the most type of journal that I have is actually the X. And I only have 3 of them, and he actually needs 7. So for me to be able to get dedicated research mission fulfilled, so that's not gonna happen unless if I can see them around the map. No, because I need to have what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to have 4 more. It's impossible. I have 4 people who can journal, but it's not available. Oh, there's one over here. That's 1. Just 1. So this one is also luck dependent on the zones that you get, because the zones are randomized. You shuffle them at the beginning of the game. So this is a hard one. This is a hard mission to complete. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead. You know what? I have 3 activation tokens disc still. If I move, I need to move somewhere where I can get coordination. There's none. Oh, over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, we need to. I'm going to move the ship using the naval arc. No, we'll move the ship using this. Might as well use that now. We're not gonna get this back, but we only get 4. No, we're gonna get 5 back. I'll move the ship using the naval architect. Or I can use the marine scientist, so I can move down here and then do another research. Yeah, if I get that, then that makes it 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's still not enough, but and I ran out of research points. Let me dive first. So we're gonna go ahead and dive first, and then we're gonna move the ship down here. So I'm gonna dive, and we can promote someone or get 4 research points. We're gonna take the 4 research points. We don't really need it, but might as well do some research here for the last round. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and then when you dive here, something happens. That's right. Sunken ruins. Let me see what the special rule is for sunken ruins. When the dive site, when it's empty, every player with at least 1 vessel in the zone may take 1 travel action away from the zone. Okay. It doesn't impact us. I still have 2 activation discs. Let me see if I want to do anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We gotta get 5 back? No. Only if we... ooh. We got 4 back. Yeah, this game is pretty much over, I think. I'm just looking around the map to see if there's something else, a place I can go to bump this up, which is the only place that's up there. And I need to get the ship down here so that that's completed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna. If I use her, then somebody is not gonna be able to be activated for the last round. And we don't know what that last setback is also. Move and journal, huh? Okay, let me see. 2 points, 1, 2. You know what? I'm gonna activate the marine scientist. So he's gonna move down here. Move that vehicle down here, and then we get 1 reputation. And then he's gonna journal. Might as well use all of these. And he's gonna take. Yeah, you know what? That's pretty good. And the other one's pretty good too. There's no coordination though, that's the problem. I'll do benefits of inter-team data sharing. This one. Oh no, I can't because this is only an X. Shit. I can do this one. Yeah. Because it's an X and also the yellow caution symbol there. Effective communication of ecosystem risk. So with this, I use 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 research points. I get 2 inspirations, and now I get 1 impact token. And I'm going to use that to bump, yeah, I'm going to use that to bump coordination. So now I get another 1, and I'm going to use that to, let's bump, yeah, if we bump this and we get another 1, so let's bump reputation. We'll use it over here. Or do I want to make sure that I have, if we bump reputation, we can get a level 5. So no, let's bump reputation and we get another 1 anyway. So, and then we're going to use this for either innovation or coordination. So I'll take innovation first. I mean coordination first. It goes up here. So I need to just move innovation up by 1, and then I can secure resourceful mission there. And then I get to promote 1 person. And the only person who hasn't been promoted, well, you have 2 actually. You have the ecologist and we have the marine biologist. We don't need to really journal anymore. But maybe we can take care of this 7 journals. You never know now. You know what? Let's. So we're gonna keep his journaling abilities. So then we're gonna promote the ecologist. When we promote her, we get 2 coordination. I'm gonna take it. So 1, 2. So I get another 1, another impact disc token, and I'm gonna put that. Shit. Let's grab innovation. Ingenuity, not innovation, ingenuity. And the funny thing is, if you look at this, we would have been able to reach that section, you know, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would have been able to reach that section. Maybe it is possible to get this. Sometimes you can't give up until the very end. This impact board, usually you get a lot of action towards the end of the game. Once you start hitting max stats, you know, that's when you're starting to get some action there. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't have given up on that, because now I have 4 of this particular symbol, and I just need 3 more, and I could have been able to reach that. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then again, maybe not. Maybe it would have been a struggle, because the majority of the, you know how we were able to combo one off the other to get more tokens, was because we kept getting the stats. So maybe, you know, it's a little bit difficult to still reach there, reach this section. But if you just look at the number of um, impact tokens, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there's one more, and then it would have been 7 if we can get one more. So who knows? Okay, because let's see. And that's pretty much it. I can dive again, but do I want to dive again? I can get 5 back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 already. But I'm gonna get 10 just from going through the preparation phase. So maybe I should just go ahead and dive. Let's do that. Let's just, might as well. We're going to use the ecotoxicologist to dive. And she's going to dive here at the continental shelf. Let's see what we get. We can, we have one move. We can move, or we can take 3 research points. I'll take the research points. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay. Now we're done. Last round. So this is gonna be this is gonna take a while. Each player, it's exhaustion. Each player returns 1 activation disc of their own from a conservation site of their choice to their staging area. Now this doesn't impact us because we didn't do any conservation efforts whatsoever during this mission, because we not because we didn't care, it's because our focus, the focus of our mission is to check out the ocean depths, not to do any kind of conservation. Just for, we're trying to do more research this time around. So okay, so that's done. Didn't impact us. Now this is the final round. I have access to level 5 now. Let me see what we can get here for level 5. Now when they can move 3 times, let me just look at the rule here. You know what? So maybe it is possible, this whole maybe it's still possible to save this game. Who knows? Because if a character can move, oop, I grabbed the wrong thing. If a character can move 3 times, can navigate 3 times, can they move and then somebody else takes an action, and then they move again and somebody else takes an action? You know what I'm saying? Can they do that, or do they have to move consecutively? Consequentially is what I was going to say. I'm kind of tired right now. Consecutively. Can they actually do that? Because if that's the case, then maybe it is possible. You know, let me just see if they can move. If you can do a couple of things at once, is it addressed in this manual? Well, this poorly written manual. Let's see. Surely they have this somewhere, right? Surely. Let me see. So it would be under travel. Travel. Move a vessel to a different zone to gain its bonus, enable you to take other actions there. I think whenever you take an action, it's like, I don't know, let me see here. Taking turns. You usually take a turn by activating a specialist. To activate a specialist, place a disc on the staging area of the specialist tableau, and it has an empty activation circle. You play side permits you to take its action. Some action types and require you to use additional. Okay. Some specialists display multiple action symbols without the slash. Between them, you may perform any or all of the actions in any order you choose. Performing multiple actions from one specialist counts as one turn. The action may be performed in different zones. You may activate a specialist and then not perform its action. But it doesn't say, because they say that when you do multiple actions from one specialist is considered a turn, they're talking about when you're playing multiplayer, because you take turns after you take that, because you don't use all of your disc before the next person, because if that's the case, then you're just going to monopolize the whole map. You can only activate one specialist at a time, and then the next person goes, and the next person goes, I believe. So just because they can travel 3 times, it doesn't mean that you travel. That just means that you get the benefit, you reap the benefit of stopping by 3 areas and gaining the arrival bonus. That's what it's all about. It's not really for stopping somewhere and then let somebody do something there and then, I mean, that's the only way I can. Let me see here. You may perform any or all the actions in order. Performing multiple actions of one specialist still count as one turn. The actions may be performed in different zones. Resolve each action before beginning the next. So yeah, but you can't, like I said, just because he can move 3 times, it doesn't mean that he moves here, and then I would do something, and then he moves again. He has to move consecutively. Like if you activate that specialist, they have to perform those actions consecutively, in whichever order you want, but it has to be done before someone else can take an action. I mean, but you can move 3 different ships. I mean, that's okay. You can move 3 different vehicles, but you have to do all of that during the activation of that specialist. So yeah, I can't move it somewhere, drop a disc, move it somewhere, drop a disc, and move it somewhere. It doesn't work like that. I wish it would work like that, but they didn't talk they didn't say. I mean, it would have been addressed here. Taking turns. Take turns beginning with whoever has the wave. On your turn, you must take a turn or pass. Once you pass, you may take no further turns in this round. And the turn order continues clockwise, skipping you. Activating a specialist per turn. Yeah. Because, like I said, when you're playing this multiplayer, imagine if one person has, especially like the later rounds, you have all those activation discs, and then, that's why they limit your action to just one thing. You just take one action, and then the next person needs to be able to take the action. There's no Q&A. I mean, the problem with this thing is no Q&A. And then travel. So you can travel 3 times just to get the arrival bonus, not for anything else. Let me just double check this extra page with the special rules. Okay. Yep, nothing. All right. Anyway, where were we? I'm trying to decide which one of these guys I want. I think we're gonna take the fleet coordinator. Just Let's take the fleet coordinator. And let's check if we're able to, let's check their promotion bonus too. Because they get that boost of points for the impact board. But the problem here is I have 0 points right now on the impact board. I need to forget about the impact board. It's not possible right at this point for this game. So I shouldn't even worry about that. Well, let's just hire this guy, fleet coordinator. So we get 1 ingenuity. So now it's 12 plus 10. So now we were able to get coordination, resourceful mission. We're able to fulfill that. And then we get, and he can move 3 times. Okay. I get 5 activation tokens, disc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I can get 5 back. Let's choose. We're gonna get the move. That's 1. Team leader 2. Three, 4, and 5. Okay, I feel good about that. Yeah, let's do that from now on too. When we assign points, just place it here instead of adding it directly into your staging area. Okay, so that's done. This is the final round. Let's see what we can do here. The only thing that's within our grasp, mission-wise, so that we can win this mission, would be the dedicated research. That's the only one. I have this X symbol. I have 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have 4. So I need 3 more. If I'm able to get 3 more, then, but it's not even available on the board. Well, if they share an icon with some of the other ones, then we can tackle it that way. So we have 1 up there. 1, 2. We need 3 more. It's not even available. Okay, so maybe. So this is also dependent on the luck of the draw, because even if I'm able to get these 2, I don't know what's going to replace them, if it's going to have the X symbol. So it's rough. It's really difficult. And then we have to leave the 1 ship here anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, this is not done yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, this is done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can leave. We can move 1 ship away from the from zone 3 and below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Or we can see. I mean, we should have. We need to dive, because we can do some conservations and get more impact tokens. Like I said, maybe it would have been possible if I didn't give up on it so quickly, because I would have been able to branch out that way and then try and grab those 2. So yeah, it's I shouldn't have given up on that mission. So it's really my fault. I didn't have the foresight, apparently, to because I think I would have been able to potentially fulfill this mission. Let's see, what can we do? Well, we can definitely grab that one. And we have a conservationist. We have a someone who can just do conservation, because then we can get an additional. Hold on. This requires how many? This is 3 points. Let's go ahead and do that. Before we do that, though, because we can promote someone. Let's use the marine biologist to do the journaling there. So I'm gonna activate him, and we're gonna do this journal here, and see we get another X. That symbol, and we use 3 research points. 1, 2, 3, and we get 2. What is this? Inspiration. So 1, 2. Now we get another impact token. See, I mean, we could have branched out that way. It's too late now. We could have branched out that way. Now, do I dare and get this and get another impact token? And we have 0 points too so far for the impact token, which is kind of funny. Dang, it's crazy. I missed out on the opportunity to get there. Well, I can get maybe this would help us. I don't know. Maybe I should get the activation disc. Should I get an activation disc? I think I have enough, but you never know. Yeah, why don't we get an activation disc? Either that or get a research point. But I think I'm gonna make him land somewhere where we can dive. So let's get the activation disc. I'll take that slot over there. So we get another one. And then now I get to move. I already did that, right? Yeah. Did I? Yeah, because it was able to reset and go back there. Okay. Let me double check. Sometimes, you know, when you start talking to yourself after you move something on the board, you know, you don't remember. Let me just double check here. Okay, yeah, because it was right here before. Okay. So now we're going to promote someone, and we're going to promote the marine biologist himself. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So we get this back, and he gets promoted. And then now he can take 2 conservation. Yeah, let's do that so we can get... See, I mean, the final round actually, it can help you reach like the missions goals that you think that it's unreachable. Like I would have been able to get these 2, I think, if I focus my attention on this mission, but I gave up on it. I gave up on it too early. You can't give up on this game until until the final round. But I don't have enough research points, so this is when we're going to activate the fleet coordinator. So I'm going to activate him. He can move 3 times. So we let's find places where we can manipulate the stat that we get from that place, you know, to our benefit. What we really need to do, like if we stop by places with science, with ingenuity, then we can hit, we can make this go here. Then we need another one though. And then we need 2 coordination, and there's only 1 coordination on the map. So I think he needs to stop at 3 places. 1, 2, 3. 3 places with ingenuity. That's one way to do it. So that way we get another token. Um, and maybe his final stop is over here, because then we can dive and get some more research points. I like that idea. Okay, let's see. We can first move, we can move, and we'll leave this here because we need to conserve. So maybe we need to move this vehicle. So 1, 2, 3, we move it there. No, 1, we can move 5 slots, so 5 zones. So 1, 2, 3, we move it there 1. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So we get 3. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do that. So his first move, we activated him already. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we can move 5 zones. Now we're gonna get the ingenuity, and we get another impact token. Yeah, we would have been able to reach it. I'm sure of it. Dang. Let's get at this point. I guess we'll just get research points this way. Research point. So now we got 2, and then for his second move, he moves over here. Now we get another one, and then with third move, he's gonna move over here. So we get another one. So this is still set. Oh, we need to replace this. Maybe it's still possible. Let's see what we can do. No, see, I mean, it's also the luck of the draw. Like what replaced this is actually a non-X journal and research. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 2 more. Let's see if we'll research this, and hopefully the next one would be will have an X on it. Since we're here, I'm going to go ahead and let's take care of that journal there, a journal research. So I'm going to use, I don't think we need to move anymore. I don't think we need to reveal, do sonar or whatever. Maybe, I don't think we need to move anymore, because these 2 vehicles need to stay there actually, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, one of them can actually move, because we already have the 7 that we need for Journal of Deaths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, one of the vehicles can actually move. Okay, so I'm going to use the Naval Architect to journal. So we're gonna take this one right here, and we get to move 1, 2, 2 inspiration, and we get to promote someone. Since he's he can't, we can't use him anymore, we're gonna go ahead and promote him. He's the only one that hasn't been promoted anyway. So from fleet coordinator, he becomes a renowned fleet coordinator. It's the same picture. I mean, they couldn't even give him a different shirt. So with this, you get a point for 2 completed links. For every 2 completed links, that you share with opponents. I guess for solo, then you don't have to worry about the share with opponent part. Just for every 2 completed links, we get 1 point for the board. And like I said, it doesn't even really matter, because it's not possible. We only have so far 1 to 2 points. 2 points on that board. That's it. Okay. Just making sure I check that. Why is this? Oh, because we get this back from him. Okay. Because we promoted him. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We just need one more. We just need one more. Let's see, please. Please. Yes! Wow. Yes. Can we still win this? Yes, we can. Oh my, we can. We are gonna win this mission. As long as I can dive and then get this, we can win the mission. And there's one right there with matching fucking icon, and it has an X2 on it. Yes, so we can complete this mission. Oh my god, this is it. I can't believe it. I really can't believe. I can't believe it. Um. Okay. This game is amazing. But I was very lucky because that could have been anything without the X from the shuffle deck. That could have been anything. Okay, so what we're gonna do then is we're gonna go ahead and dive. We're gonna use the underwater photographer to dive, so we can get the research. So we can get 3 research points to, and we can choose to move or get 3 research points. So I'm gonna get the 3 research points. So 1, 2, 3. Yes. So now we're gonna have the someone else can journal. The marine scientist can journal. He can journal and then he can even move. So we're gonna go ahead and activate him. So we're gonna journal. We're gonna take that journal over there. We use 3 research points. 1, 2, 3. And then we get 1 impact token. We're running out of people to do stuff, so I don't think we should even get. Let's place it on the points. I mean, it's not even gonna help us, but I don't know. Let me think about this real quick. Let's put this here. I have 1, 2, 3 people who can still do shit. He can conserve twice after 1 activation, and he can conserve twice. And then she can sonar, but we're not gonna have a sonar. Maybe we have her move the ship so we can at least get something. And then the team leader can do whatever he wants. But we're pretty much, I think this is the max that we can get. We're able to get 4 missions out of 7. I think that's, which is the beginner level victory. And that's all we can get out of this game, which is more than enough because I thought we were gonna lose this game. So we're actually winning. You can never give up until the very end. That's the lesson to be learned from this session. Okay, so I'm going to so since it doesn't matter. Oh no, let's go ahead and use that on this. Let's take this slot here so that I get another one. See how many you get for the last round? It's crazy. And then I can place this one. Where do we want it? No, we'll just put it here for the points, just to get the points. Okay. And then we can promote someone, but everyone's promoted. Everyone, actually, every single one of my crew members got promoted, so that's not going to happen. But now we have 7 of the same icon, of the same research symbol. It's crazy. Okay. That's done. Let's see, what can we do to maximize our work here in the ocean before we end the game? Well, we're gonna conserve. So we're gonna use the culturist to conserve. No, we can't even do that yet because, well, we can do it twice here. We can get this one, and that will move our reputation up. It takes 1 research point, and then we get a link there of Nights into Dreams. So that's one coordination. That's great. And then for the other one, because he can do it twice, we're going to take this one, and that's one research point, and you get reputation, and then the Nights into Dream link here, and we get one. Look at how many impact tokens we get the final round. It's crazy. So I'll put it there. We're not going to get the 20 that we need. I mean 15. Oh, we only need 15 for this? It's crazy. So even this board actually is easier than the previous missions. Because in the previous missions you need to get 20, and this here you can actually get you actually only need to get 15. Hey Sunfall, how's it going? Yeah, when I saw the links, the first thing I thought of was like Nights into Dreams, because I'm, I play more video games than board games, so so yeah. Which actually makes me want to play that game. So every time I get a link, I say Nights into Dreams link. All right, so how's it going? All right, let me see here, because I thought I was gonna lose this mission, but I'm actually kind of excited now because I'm able to get the 4 out of the 7. All right, where were we? Okay, so we just used our aquaculturist. So now we still have a couple of more here. Let me see. And we can still even use this to move a vehicle, but we can't. Can we move these two now? Let me see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can move one. Can we even do this synergistic? I don't think we can though. Let's see, 1, 2, because that requires 11 zones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 4 more zones for that. Seems like you're kicking butt at the solo mode here. I'm doing all right with the solo mode. The best victory that I can get so far with the game is the beginner level. So that's 4 goals out of 7. And I've played like mission 1. I've only played up to this mission. This is mission 3. So, and the best I can do is like 4 goals. But I think I would have been able to get a little bit more. But I gave up on some of these goals like early because I got so discouraged at the beginning. And I couldn't believe that I'm able to get dedicated research, because I gave up on that completely. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh my god, this is possible. And I was able to do it. It was just crazy. All right, so we still have 2 activation discs. Let's see what we can do with that. I mean, we can go ahead and just conserve again with the team leader. I think maybe that would be the best thing to do, because then you can get the links again, the Nights into Dreams links, and we get 1 reputation, which actually nabs us another impact token, and then we get another impact token. It's all of a sudden the impact token board is like beginning to fill up. It's just so crazy. Okay, so we're gonna do that then. Oh no, but we don't have research points. We're out of research points. I guess the last thing we can do probably is just yeah, I mean the game is pretty much over at this point. Let me see. I'm just trying to see what else I can do to just maximize my time with this mission. Let's see. I mean, we can do a sonar, I guess, and just see what we can get bonus wise, discovery wise, because I don't think, other than that, we can dive, but I don't think that's going to help us with anything. She is there anybody who can dive? No, she can't. She can move the ship. That's it. We're not gonna do any sonar. Well, if we move the ship, because one of these ships can be moved, and we're still gonna be able to get journal the depths. So 1, 2, 3, and I keep counting this because I don't want to make a mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, this is conservation. Okay, journals are right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can move one of the ship. We can move the ship to get reputation, so that we can get an impact token. So let's do that. So we're gonna have her move the ship. So she's gonna move it 1, 2, 3. We get an impact. We get a reputation. So that resets, and we get an impact token. And where can we place this? Let's try and get scores, points. So I'll put it right here. What else can we do? Let me see. And that's it. That's pretty much it. I mean, he can move the ship again, I guess. But we can't move this too much. We can't, because we need to keep this where it's at. You haven't played this yet, but watch the game night playthrough. I definitely like the theming a lot. I think the random research cards would bug you a little too much. Personally, I like my longer games to be very low and no luck, but I can't deny the appeal. Yeah, I really like the game. I mean, what attracted me to the game was definitely the theme. I liked the artwork because I was when I saw it, I was looking at the panels, the zones, and it looks really interesting. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna check it out. And it's really fun so far. I really like this game. And usually I move from game to game like really quick. But lately, you know, I'm trying to focus on playing more of my board games because I have a collection, but since I also play video games, I mostly play video games than my board games. So I've decided to, at least get some of my board games out and play them every now and then. But I've been addicted to this one. I've been playing this like for several days now. Because I like it a lot. Yeah, the bonus missions, that can screw you over. Because like you get them randomly and sometimes they just don't work very well with what you're trying to do. So it adds a challenge, but it also adds some variety to the game, and you have to be creative to try and get all of them. The legendary victory level, I think, is near impossible right now for me because you have to get all 7 goals satisfied. And then since these are random, some of them really do like clash with each other, especially with some of the missions, like the couple of playthroughs before, like some of them seem to be like at odds with each other, So you have to find a way to make them work. What I do wish, actually, for them to have is actually more of the bonus missions because they only have like 6. So I think total is 6. Yeah, that's not a lot. So, but which is kind of funny actually that this is the first time that I got thorough. Like I've played the game how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times now. But I guess for some reason the way I shuffle it, I keep getting the same bonus missions until this time around. This is the first time I got thorough here, which is really difficult because you have to have 4 zones that are completely exhausted, where you're able to complete all of the stuff that you need to complete in a zone. So that's hard. So it makes the game more difficult, that's for sure. All right, you know what? So we'll just since this is the last thing that we do, I'm just gonna go ahead and dive. Well, do we want to dive, or did I say we want? Yeah, we want. Well, because we can't do anything else, and none of these other ones are close to the edge for us to get another impact token. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dive. Where do we want to dive? We got two options here. We'll dive here. And is this the one? Yeah, with this one you actually get, there's a special rule for that zone. I think you get two and you pick one. When you dive at this site, draw two tokens, choose one to keep and discard the other. Okay, let's just go ahead and do that as a final action. So we get 4 research points or 1 random stat that you can increase. And the other one is 3 research points and oh, here. Look at that. And you get another impact token. See, if I didn't give up on the whole impact token, impact board thing, I think I might have been able to complete that. So where do we want this? We're too far away from a 2-pointer, so I guess we'll just put it here. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll just we'll just put it here and get another freaking activation token, but no one can do anything anymore. This is pretty much it. So we'll just put it here. Okay, fine. Game is over. Alright, so let's see how we did. I already know how we did, but we're just gonna officially go through all of the goals, and we're gonna mark successful goals with the impact token. Oh, let's start this time around. Let's start with the impact board, because we just need to get 15 points. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I know that the Renowned Fleet Coordinator, it has a bonus for every 2 completed links. You get 1 point. So 1, 2, that's 1. 3, 4, that's 2. We better write this down. Let me get the notepad out. Let's see. Here we go. Don't save. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, that's 1, right? So 1. No, hold on. 1, 2. That's 1. 1 point. Let's put 1. Okay. 1. Maybe we should just count the links. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it? Okay, 6 links. So that's what? 3 points. That's not enough. Because we have 3 points, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It was so close. Do we have one of those that we... Oh, no, we do. Hold on. Hold on. It's not over yet. We do. I completed so many journal research this game, this time around. And that was used on one of the cards. I actually have just one. I do? No, I don't. I don't. Oh, no, I do. It's right here. Just 1 point. So it's not enough. So 3, 4, 5. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'm missing 2 points. So we failed the impact board mission. Okay, so that's a fail. Now survey the shallows. We need to get 7 sonar discs at depths 1 and 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's a yes. So we completed that mission. Okay, journal the depths. So we need to have 1 per journal disc / vessel at depths 3, 4, and 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's a yes. And I thought I couldn't get that one too. So, but this one I couldn't believe that I was able to get. So you have to have 7 of the same type of journal that you have the most. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we actually have 8 because I extended right over here. So we actually have 8 of that particular symbol. So this is a yes. It's unbelievable. Like, I completely gave up on that. And then the final round happened, and it was just incredible. So we have 3 so far. Okay, the bonus mission number 1 is resourceful. So coordination and ingenuity needs to be 22 points or more. So we have coordination at 11 and ingenuity at 12. So that's 23. So that's a yes. Synergistics. So we need the zones. We counting zones with at least 1 activation disk or ship. And we need to have 11 of them. So I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is not like too far. It doesn't seem like it's too far fetched for us to be able to complete that, because we just need 3 more. We just needed 3 more for that. And then the last one, thorough, and this one is hard, because this one they want you to complete a zone, and that means that the zone has no dive tokens, no empty sonar tracks, no empty conservation sites, and no empty journal sites. And we couldn't even get 1. I mean, it's just missing a journal track there. So we couldn't even get 1. This one, I think, is the most difficult mission in the game, because you're trying to do so many other things, and they want you to focus on like specific location, and they want you to focus on 4 specific location. That is the most difficult mission, I think, so far that I've seen. Okay, so we won. I really thought that we were gonna lose 100% until the final round happened. 100% I thought we were gonna lose. Okay, so we got 4 out of 7. So that's a beginner level victory. 4 out of 7 is beginner, 5 out of 7 is intermediate, 6 is expert, and 7 is legendary. It's also in direct conflict with go to a bunch of tiles. Yeah, so there you're gonna encounter stuff like that sometimes with the bonus missions. But like I said, it seems like this is the hardest one, because they want you to focus. If you get this, it's gonna be like, how are you gonna manage that? Because especially like in this mission where you have to go to depth 3, 4, and 5, and then while also taking care of the sonar disc for for the first 2 depths, for the first 2 rows, and then it's really something. I don't know if it's even possible. Maybe it is possible. I guess it's dependent on your luck too, because and then it's also luck of the draw from the zones, you know, because there's some zones with special abilities, so maybe that would have helped with that. But I don't know. This is really hard. That's really hard. So, but yeah, that's yeah, we won, so that's great. I gave up, and the lesson here is never give up. And I thought that I knew better after playing a lot of audio surf. You never give up until the very end. But yeah. This game is a lot of fun. So, all right, let's just put everything away. That took me an hour. And we pretty much we were just playing the final round, and well, about an hour, I guess, because I talk a lot too while I'm playing this. So maybe about 40 minutes. I was finishing up the 6th round, and then, you know, I went into the final round. So most importantly, it seems like you had a good time, which is really all that matters. Yeah, yeah, this game is a lot of fun. This is probably the most fun I've had so far playing my board games. I mean, I don't have like a super big collection, but before this game, I think my favorite was definitely Marvel Champions. I like Marvel Champions, and I was just playing that a week ago. And then I just recently got this one because I really like the whole ocean theme, and the funny thing is, like, I'm scared of open water, and I don't ever want to swim. I have a fear of open water and water in general. So, and there's actually a tile that has a shark in it, and it's my favorite tile. Zone, that is. There's a zone where you're swimming with a large whale shark or something, and it's the graphics is really scary, especially for me. And then the funny thing about that particular zone is like, the only thing you do in that zone is you just swim with the shark, because you just dive and you get your research points. And it's like, what? Well, I love it. I mean, it looks nice. And it's my favorite so far. I mean, I haven't seen all of these tiles actually, because I didn't even look at them really until I started playing the game. So, but yeah, really fun. Highly recommended. And since we were able to beat that mission, the next time I play the game, I'm gonna proceed with the 4th mission. Let's just take a quick peek and see what it says. Oh, look at this. The impact board is like a turtle shape. What is this? Better than you found it. The sea hosts amazing biodiversity in the furthest and deepest places imaginable. Our job is to study and protect all the life we are lucky enough to encounter. The opportunities to create positive impact in this mission are unprecedented. So this is all about conservation. Okay. Yeah, and I see them trying to mess with the players with. I see what they're trying to do. Like 2 discs on opposite sides of the map. Okay. So that's gonna be interesting. But it doesn't look that hard actually, because they overlap. If they overlap, I think it's fine. But when they don't overlap, like this previous mission, it's quite challenging. But not impossible, at least to win at a beginner level. apparently, and never give up until the very end. Because I gave up like on round 3, I think, when I said, "Oh no, there's no way. There is just no way. This is too much." Especially after I drew. This is like, oh yeah, round 3. After I drew this bonus mission, thorough, fully completed zones, I was like, no, no. You guys did this on purpose to extend to extend the playability of this game. You're trying to make us fail. I was done. But I shouldn't have. But anyway, I'm gonna take a break because I've been playing this for the last hour and a half. But I appreciate you stopping by. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play the next mission tonight. I'll probably just relax with some video games. But I will definitely be playing it again. I'm not gonna switch to a different board game. I'm gonna stick with Endeavor, Deep Sea, and we're gonna tackle Mission 4 next time I play this. So, but yeah, thank you for being here. Gotta run. Till next time. Have a good night. Hope to see you around. Bye bye. And thank you.